Let's let the bench racing begin. After the intro. My title was not clickbait. I mean, I guess there's a little bit of speculation, but there are some possible sources out there that Jeffrey Herlings is really considering coming over here to America to wax everybody. I mean, that kind of goes with my video, if you've seen a couple days ago, that MXGP guys in America, just because of the sheer fact that they spend 24/7, 365 just mastering the craft of motocross, and the tracks are rougher and tougher. And, you know, here we focus on testing for supercross and rhythm, real nice rhythm, not getting sketchy, blah, blah, blah. Here, I'm digressing. Jeffrey Herlings can't win or can't defend his title for world champion over at MXGP. He had a practice crash, hurt his heel. He's missed a couple rounds. He's just not up to par. But as Sun Tzu once said, the guy that wrote The Art of War, if you haven't read that book, it's a really good book. Lots of good information in there. In the midst of chaos, there's opportunity. There's opportunity for him to come over here and, in a dominating fashion, prove that he is the best rider when it comes to the genre of motocross. And then, if he does do it, he's going to be a hero. Then he goes back home, and I think he's at like 99 wins. He could beat Everts of 101 and just make it into the record books of literally being the greatest of all time when it comes to motocross. He'd be right up there with argument with Ricky Carmichael.
Legendary.
As to who's better there, you know, because the only thing Ricky didn't do was he didn't win any GPs. Yeah, he beat the guys in the MX of Nations, but he never won a championship over an MXGP. So for that, I believe he's got more to lose by not coming over here, by not just taking the plunge and making it happen, because nobody is going to remember that Herlings came over here and couldn't get it done, but everybody will remember Herlings came over here and got it done. Time is so finite and it's so fleeting that you need to take advantage of every opportunity that is presented to yourself, because he's only 27 right now. As an older man, or just getting older, once he's retired, he's going to have that little bit of, I wish I would have tried that. I wish I would have tried that. Ryan Villapoto, he at least can say, hey, I tried it. I tried it. I went over there, I tried it. Maybe it wasn't under the best of terms and conditions, because he was probably feeling, you know, not that I'm generalizing here, but that he was, man, I kind of want to be done, but I'm going to do this. Herlings, he's not done yet. He's not done yet. He's in his prime. Yeah, he's had a few injuries, but this is the time to do it. This is the time to make it happen, because if you ask anybody like Carmichael, Stewart, Reed, there's a time when you can kick everyone's ass, and that time could easily do a 180, and you're not the man anymore. So while he's the man, he needs to give it a go. And there's some other reason to believe that maybe Webb might not be racing. Like, he wants to have a break, because he's potentially going back with Alden, and he needs to recoup, do something, because these guys ride so much for so long. They need to recover, because injuries are just will take you out. And being smart, if you want a longer career, you need to take care of yourself. If I'm outside looking in, you want to win Supercross, you don't want to win Motocross, because it pays more. And again, the whole legacy thing, people are going to remember the guys that won Supercross, not Motocross. So there's a spot open potentially on KTM. Who could fill that? Could be Herlings. I want to see it be Herlings. It would make me buy another Peacock subscription. I'm just kidding. Of course I'm buying the Peacock subscription, because I need to. Because I, make fun of the race, analyze the race. I need to. But do you know how many guys from Europe and Australia, around the world, would buy a subscription so that they could watch Herlings kick everyone's ass. And then all the American guys are like, no, Tomac is going to kick everyone's ass. And then you got Ferrandis as another variable here. Like, the plot is thickening. Going, no, Tomac, you beat me in Supercross. I got the number 1 plate. I'm the man in motocross. So his mojo's going to be pumping. There's going to be a big dick measuring contest if this happens. I want to see it happen because I don't want to see guys just run away with it because it's not exciting. It's not fun. We need a narrative. We need these country versus country type deals of, that's what makes football so great is people are like, that is my team. It's not a team. It is my team. I feel the pain when they don't win, right? That's what we're missing in motocross, and this is one of those narratives that could potentially make it happen. So let me know in the comments below if you think that this is just speculation or if it's going to happen. And I also want to know who you think is going to win. I will tell you right now, I think Herlings is going to win. Yeah, it's 6 weeks before the Nationals. Is he going to be in race form? There's 24 motos. You could lose a couple motos and still potentially make it happen. That's why Tomac has been so dominant in motocross, is because you've just have almost double the time to make up for it, as opposed to 17 races that are only roughly 20 minutes long in Supercross. You've got 24 motos that are each race is 30 minutes. So you've got quite a bit more time to make something happen, especially if you're that fast. So I want to say Herlings is going to win, but Tomac has never looked better on that weed whacker, so it's going to be exciting. And, there is something being said that American motocross riders are just not as good. This would be a way to shut me up, and you take the best over there versus our best on our tracks, home field advantage, because if I really wanted to see American motocross riders win, I wouldn't be making the tracks near as rough. I'd be like, we ran out of water and my tractor doesn't work. So it's going to be a blue groove track, like no bumps, no bumps. Anyway, warrior.